I feel like I have to say, and it's very true, Pimp C. He's definitely one of the greatest. I would say my personal favorite out of that whole scene is Zero. Those guys are just pioneers, you know, of hip hop, and I feel like they really put Texas on the map. We get down on the brown. I'm gonna have to go with Suntory. I haven't had much of it, but the times that I have, it's a good whiskey. I had it for the first time. I was in Tokyo, I believe. That was the first time I had it, but I'd have to go with that. Every now and then I'll do On the Rocks, but mostly neat, straight up, like a man. I'm gonna have to, ooh, wow. I'm gonna have to go with So Anxious on that one. They're all great. I mean, but the way that Genuine comes in, 9 o'clock, home alone, you know, like that's definitely the best one out of that whole thing. Your expressions is telling me that you've been thinking the same thing. Can't beat that. In light of everything that was going around at that time, he definitely stood out for me. I feel like his style was just a little bit more edgier than, you know, the Ursh's of that time, or then all that stuff was great, but I feel his style was just very unique to me. If you look at it, like, nobody's making music like that anymore. I feel a lot of R&B has moved into the whole trap and hip hop mix, as long as with the R&B thing, which is dope. But you look at guys like Brent Faiyaz and Khalid, that's sort of bringing that stuff back. Barrio Dandy definitely kills it out of the whole vintage. But you could also go with Vintage on Hollywood in LA. I've got some crazy pieces out of there. Barrio Dandy, he's got a lot of killer like accessories and great like 1960s and 50s suits. I've got some great like knits and shirts and shoes, pants. He really nails it. And I mean, he's a dope. Got a dope story. You know, it's from Boyle Heights, East LA, and you know, he's really about keeping all those histories alive. Man, Texas, you gotta go with, and now this is kind of like, they're not that well known, but you gotta go with Club Rock by Young Nation. They're part of this movement called the Boogie Movement, and you might know songs like My Dougie, Stanky Leg, and people think it's from California, but it started in Dallas. I mean, you look at Clean on the Inside, Ice Cream Paint Job. People think that's from Cali. Club Rock, Young Nation. Yeah, everybody rocking. Got the club rocking. Don't stop rocking. Hey, right. And there's a whole dance that goes along with it.